like say like most independent woman, like because my understanding with women, see,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time when women have them own, them feel like them not need a man,
Me can't speak
right?
for others, but me need a man. I cannot speak for others, but me love man, so
Okay,
me
yeah,
need a man.
okay,
And as me
okay.
say, I like to feel like a woman, a girl.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our next episode of Come Make We Talk podcast. And today we're here to talk about dating as an independent woman. And I have a very special guest here with me, no other than Drea from Drea Skincare. What's up?
Queen Dree skincare.
Queen Dree's Skincare.
Thank
One of the
you.
best. I've seen our product and trust me, it works.
And the results.
Yes, it does. All right. So, what it is like dating as an independent woman?
Well, first, let me say it's exceptionally hard because men easily feel intimidated because you're a woman who holds your own, you make your own money. So basically, you call your own shots then. And in a case like that,
Yeah.
if men like to feel in control,
Yes.
and when a woman has her own money, then and we're with a man, then if you're like me,
Yeah.
then any little thing, me just gone. Like I don't feel like I need to settle because I have my own money.
So
So
basically, you would have said then, based on where I say, you would have said then, our point of power is through our pocket then.
yes, you
So when
guys
a
like to
woman,
use it as control.
well, that is true. That is true. But you feel like them whole man and woman at the same standard as it regards to dating as an independent person.
Not really.
So what kind of challenge you would say you have as an independent woman in the dating world?
Well, first of all, as an independent woman, somebody who gets up every day and makes her own money, take care of my children, do all of that by myself. Um, it's hard when dating because, example for me, I wouldn't date a man who cannot assist or help me with anything, any form of bills. Yes, I work and I pay my own bills and stuff, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I don't feel like it's right for me to just get up every single day, me alone worrying about the bills and then me dating and that man not doing anything for me. Like, me not
But
really.
like at what point do you decide when you have to walk in terms of when you're dating and you not see certain sign or how long?
Alright, first of all, I'm a girl where me not like for ask. Excuse me, hold on. May I send somebody for him? May I send my friend? Okay? We can just continue. I want me to say again.
Yeah, so me I say at what point now you would have know say alright, you know say that person on the right.
Alright. Me when I'm dating, me not like ask man for nothing. And when I say asking a man for anything, I don't like to tell a man to treat me nice or how to treat me then. But I feel like a man is supposed to know, say, you're dating a girl, especially an independent woman
Yeah.
who doesn't ask for anything. You can do the little stuff like buy her flowers, ask her, say, be like, how you like bill stay for this month? Like, you
Yeah.
know, like ask little questions like, you're good for rent, like, you're good for petrol for your car, you're tired them want change, like,
Yeah.
take my car key, go in on my car, look, to see if all of the little things them intact and stuff like that. So when
Alright.
I date a man who don't do anything like that, me not go say, me I go step at first,
Yeah.
but I'll give it like 3, 4, 5 months tops. And within them that 4 or 5 months, if me not see
See
say,
certain traits.
you're that manly man, making me feel like a girl, cause me feel like a man, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't make me feel like a girl, then
So independence come with masculine energy.
yes, it does. That's exactly how I feel,
Okay, okay.
like a man.
Okay, okay. So what if like the person just feel like say yo you're good and you have your shit together so maybe him not feel like you need to do all of them stuff there. As just say you don't even like to ask, but in everything you know say communication important. So sometimes some man are just natural givers and some you probably have to tell them.
Yeah, but if it's a case where a man not ask me or give willingly, I always tell them.
Okay.
But when I do tell them, it's like
Them
me
not pay
still not
attention.
say exactly. Me still not say nothing. And if
Okay,
you are gonna
okay.
look upon it and say, oh, she already cause she go work every day or whatever. Like I don't want to go to work every day.
Okay.
I'm a woman.
Okay. So how like your balance like running your business, parenting, and find time to actually date?
Well, that's exceptionally hard, but for me always have to have nannies.
Okay.
So a helper slash nanny is somebody that comes in daily. And my free time is basically to come to work. When I don't have an assistant in the shop,
Yeah.
I have to come here, and then I'm here from like 9 to 6. Sometimes I can't even make it out of the house until like after 12, 1 o'clock because I still have to attend to the babies.
Okay.
And when 6 o'clock come and I let off that nanny, I go home.
Okay.
So I don't really have a life after that. And since I started having children, I haven't really dated anybody like that. So
okay.
I don't really have a dating life.
Okay. So
And my son is 4.
So what kind of man now you would have think compliment an independent woman?
First, that man they have to be a hustler like myself.
Yeah.
I don't think a 9 to 5 man, somebody with a fixed pay like
Fixed income.
right would have suit me at
Okay.
all.
Okay. So basically, would you date someone that earn less than you? If yes,
Of course.
why? Okay, why?
Because a human too, and it's not what you earn, it's basically what you save.
Okay.
And what you do with the money.
Yeah.
Because remember, you know, me is a woman where I have a business where if me have a man and him say, alright babe, say 50 grand and me can turn that 50 grand into 200 grand
Yeah.
easily. So it's not necessarily what he earns, but what he does with the money.
So but you know feel like say like most independent woman, like because my understanding with women, see most of the time when women have them own, them feel like them not need a man.
Me can't speak
Right.
for others, but me need a man. I cannot speak for others, but me love man, so me
Okay.
need a man.
Okay.
And as me
okay.
say, I like to feel like a woman, a girl.
Yeah.
Me don't want to feel like right now there's a drill putting down on my kitchen counter. Me have to go take that drill there and drill up some holes. Me don't want to do that. Why a man can do all of that? So me need a man. Me can't speak for others.
Okay. So you would more be you would have welcome like the traditional way of living then, like where a woman stay home and do all of the housework, parenting, and the man go out and go look it and come in.
Yes, with
You're-
like
you're
an
open to
online
that.
business, but woman can have like one online business or something like one little source of income for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you think about say the man face hard times and fall upon him face?
Then we in this together because if you're my man and you've always been doing what you do,
Yes.
and then the one or two time you face hard time,
Yeah.
that's how when me supposed to come now and get your back.
So what you think now as a man now, like when it comes to us dating a woman now where session have our thing together, you feel like we get judged the same?
Yes, you do, and I don't encourage that.
Okay, so man for talk to woman with things.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Me agree.
Then if you fall short, what's the sense of dating a woman who cannot get
Yeah,
you?
because
Just how she expect you to get she when she fall short.
Yeah, because
like why are the
yeah,
same thing?
Yeah, for sure. Because when one man have it still in him got through enough, you know. And the thing is most broke man, like the real man them, most broke man only broke because of responsibilities. Because when you take care of the kids them and all of the bills them, sometimes you don't even have much for yourself. You see me?
Right.
So you kinda make the dating thing set away. So you feel like as a broke man you should have date.
Broken in the sense where all of the responsibilities taken care of, you just don't have no money like that for.
Yeah.
You can date, of course, and then like you and your partner try to implement like strategies on how you guys are gonna make some extra money. So
You know Jamaica where we live in, you really feel say woman them think like that.
yeah, I think like that. I mean, no, I'm not the only.
Yeah, but like me feel like
Even my friends standing
me feel
outside
like them
there.
level of maturity they come from certain age group because trust me, things don't really look good for the younger generation. Me even worry about my sons and more while if them are actually find somebody will actually love them for them. Me have 5 sisters and me tell all of them this. Date for love. Because when you date for love, you don't have to do certain things and you don't have to put up with certain things from a man because as you say, a man's strength are really money, you know. So when a woman have that, him not really have much control over that, you know. You see me? And you know so enough man lack emotional intelligence, you see me?
Right.
Yeah. So like as an independent woman now, how you think you should protect your peace and your energy while dating?
Well, I've decided, as I said, it's been a minute since I haven't dated properly. I'm going to make certain changes to my thing in the case where if I'm dating a man, that man has to be taking me on dates
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
buying me flowers,
Yeah.
treating me nice. Remember, actually, say you can
So you have a
manage
limit for
like
like the dating phase. Like how long you feel like the dating phase for last for?
before what?
In general,
Before
before you know if like yeah, you know, so may I give that person yeah, a chance.
probably you can go out on like 4 or 5 dates. Different from talking on the phone back and forth, getting to know each other, your do's, don'ts, dislikes, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Wanna have like
So you feel like dating as a single mother harder as opposed to dating as a just a woman without kids?
yes, of course, because you're not dating for yourself. When you have children or a child, you have to think about them.
Okay.
Everything revolves around them. You can't just accept a date. You have to think about is it my weekend with the kids? Do I have the kids? What am I gonna do with them?
Yeah.
Is this person suitable enough? Is this person like a father figure, somebody that my children can look up to?
Yes.
Like stuff like that.
So the person would have definitely have to be willing to actually play a role where your kids are concerned.
Um yeah,
Okay. You can't what's them would I say you can't love the calf and or you can't love the
right.
cow and I love the calf.
Because if you're gonna be my person, you're gonna be around them too, because you're gonna be around me.
Yeah. Because you know most men tend to shy away from single mothers for whichever reason, I don't know why.
For real?
Yes. And we live in a society where men don't seem to value baby mothers. It's like when one woman have kid I have kids, it's like enough for them had the value drop.
For sure?
Of course. They ain't
Me,
know that.
no, me
Most
never
like
know that.
you have women and men out there where they have women out there who don't want man with kids. And you have man out there who don't
Well,
want women
let
with
me
kids.
just say, before I started having children,
Yeah.
I have never, ever, ever, ever dated a man. My children's father is the
Yeah.
first man that I've ever dated that has children,
Okay.
because I've always preferred somebody who doesn't, because I wanted my first time to be that person's first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So,
Me feel like that kinda unfair though because from the woman point of view it is okay when she prefer it that way, but when the man look on it that way there,
but
we
now
get
that I
judged
have children,
differently.
I have accepted men.
Yeah. So if you're a date now, you would have be open to having more kids.
No.
So basically, you would rather date somebody who already have kids.
Yes.
Okay. So what are some of the biggest red flags you would have seen a dating?
Um, biggest red flag. First, the biggest red flag for me, if I'm gonna be dating right now, would be a man who does not have a relationship with his mother.
Yeah.
Because me personally feel like, and I'm speaking from experience, I personally feel like if a man don't have a relationship with his mother, or
Yeah.
if a man don't love his mother or respect his mother, there's no way in hell him can love or respect another female.
Yeah, me would agree with that. Would agree with that. That's a good
So
point.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So you ever feel like your partner, you ever date somebody who you feel like intimidated by your success?
Yes, a lot of times.
What are the signs them where you're safe to say, yeah, you know, so that person you're intimidated by my success?
Um, just the person's body language and the stuff that he'd say when we have certain conversations. Like example, I remember I was dating this person and I had just bought my car, and the person said it's a nice car, I should put rims on
On
it.
it.
And I said to him, no, because the color already loud,
Yeah.
and being that I'm a businesswoman,
Yeah.
yeah, me no want nobody can
Mark you.
mark me car and
Yeah.
say, say I dream that in that car there. Cut this to me.
So you think direct honesty? Listen. Yeah, you think direct honesty in a dating better than playing the chase game?
Of course.
Because me feel like some woman tired out for feel it out and when we can have an honest conversation, what you rather? You rather talk straight up or play
Yeah,
the chase game?
like I'm grown, me not have time to play games,
Yeah.
so
Because you know chase game they come with all the losses, you know, because you need even know nowadays you need even know when a woman really into you, you know, because you would just meet a woman the other day, and I feel like it is very unattractive to me. I know say everybody have problems still, but I feel like
Once you meet a woman
the
and she
timing,
just throw her problems at you, so she
yes.
don't want you. She just
And that happen nowadays. Enough of them as you meet them 1 week, 2 week into the conversation, them start tell you all of them problem. And if
it's
now
very unattractive for you.
in a man case now, me I just start talk and me start make sexual advances, you're not gonna take me serious neither, not true? Yeah. So that's one of the problem. So you don't prefer a partner who confident enough to take the lead and you'll follow?
Of
Are you
course,
a submissive woman?
I am.
Okay. Because I don't really feel like
Once I'm being dealt with and being treated accordingly, then why not?
yeah. So you just said the dating field changing because you wouldn't say no whole heap of dating are going because nowadays you go a 1 and 2 party and you left from the party probably back to your house and them stuff there, you know? No dinner date, no
And I
flowers.
think social media has a lot to do with it as well. People and their opinions and yeah, people sitting down and looking up to persons on social media,
Yes.
like
Yes.
wanting persons' relation, people that they see on social media's relationship to be like theirs, and
Yeah.
not knowing that people only put out the good.
Yeah.
Nobody really puts out when they're struggling.
Yes, that is true. And you know me feel like me rather back in the days when time social media and phone and them thing they never so common. When time
Exactly.
a house phone, you used to call and spend quality time on the phone. If you don't see each other, you write a one letter and them thing there. Because when we go high school and we talk to girl outside high school, we used to write we look at one letter and make them get you and them thing there. But me not really feel like none of them thing there really are going because me feel like dating thing too materialized
Yeah.
nowadays. And some of the time women tend to fall for face card in the sense of you will see a man out there, you probably see him a drive a nice car. You don't know how the ownership of the car go. You don't know how the finances stay behind him. And you just fall for that, you throw yourself to him and then down the line you realize say, yo,
Well,
it
you
was
see,
just
true,
a facade.
me no really like watch materialistic things like that, like what a man has on. Because you will have a man where don't have a car, and the way him gonna love and take care of you as a woman, the man that has a car,
Yeah.
we have one luxury car, if not go do that. So me not really watch them look at something there.
So you would have said the poor man would have take care of woman better than the rich man.
Yeah, number one, rich man, no, no. I remember, if a man has a couple billions of dollars
Yeah.
and him pay your light bill for you for $30,000, as opposed to a man who want like a Tyler man or something, where you know him
Yeah.
go do a little work and him probably get a little 100 grand
Yeah.
and him pay the 30 grand light bill they for you. The one that the little Tyler man fee money more, it was given more
More
willingly.
willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true.
The rich man, the money don't really shake in pocket.
Yeah.
So I'd prefer like one regular little man as opposed to a rich man.
Okay, okay. So you would have said now you feel like some of the women them even approachable to begin with. Cause sometimes people would probably see her and probably say, oh, the girl that look nice, but the girl that look like she miserable.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Okay. So the man for just try. You have to just get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay. So like what your day to day like when it comes to going around, and interacting with men?
For one, men don't talk to me.
Why?
I don't know them, they just don't talk to me. They will look. Like if I'm going to one space where you have men, like you will hear the silence, you will see them looking, but none not really approach me like that. And this is something that I've always been saying, even to my friends, them men don't really talk to me.
Yeah.
Them more for sliding on my DMs like on social media, but like in person, them not really. They don't
like that style,
approach
me. See the man them have a new style where them see a girl out in the public, them video and post it on social media and
And so,
TikTok
like,
help me find
yeah,
this
yeah,
person.
yeah. When you was literally just there.
The person just in front of you and them not seem to know how much women appreciate confidence.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't know the dating thing set away though, but as me say, me feel like it even have to deal with the upbringing too, because you have some women, their mother train them from they're young. And I feel like them pass up. And me personally feel like no one man now look at woman. I feel like somebody else probably a look at her. Like with your case, I feel like when your baby father look you, Probably somebody else did I look you to where you overlook and give baby father the chance.
Yeah, of course.
You
In a them
regret that?
time there. Of course.
So what was it about him that you choose him
Probably the
instead?
uniform.
So you like a man in
yeah,
uniform?
yeah.
Typical Jamaican. Can't win the police, the man the soldier there. The woman them love them.
Me don't know why. Me just like I guess it's like the sense of security that you feel when
Yeah, but I mean, there's a stigma we come with the uniform workers, them, you know,
when they say
because
they give
they
beer
say they
bun.
get beer bun, they're full
Well,
of woman, they have picking it all over.
well, that's true.
Yeah,
But
because
it's my first time. I literally had to talk to one for actually see where. But me still like me uniform and them.
okay,
I still do.
so you're still with it. So you don't feel like the stereotype in a feel in a relationship because some women have the ideal man where they know in a them head, you know, what him look like, and them stick to that, and them end up get the same result over and over again. Them now want come outside of that and date somebody
No, I
outside
am
of that.
me willing to feel like come outside, but it's just that me like uniform man.
Okay.
Me like see them in other, me like the whole militancy, the
Okay.
whole
Okay.
yeah. Me not like soft man, so
Yeah. What do you think about the conversation that we are going? The 50-50 conversation.
um honestly I don't see anything wrong with it because alright, example, I'm still young, alright? If and I'm a lover girl,
Yeah.
if I meet somebody who respects me,
Yeah.
loves me, and deal with my youth them good and do everything but he doesn't have the money then
Yeah.
for go like all out like 100
Yeah.
and we have to do 50-50, then I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that.
That is true. But
I
no,
really don't have a
it's
problem
a
with
big
that.
conversation doing and the
Yes, I
woman
know,
them
and
not
I've
really
seen it.
accepting of it, you know?
I've seen them.
Yeah. So
I have seen
so you
them.
think support look like in a relationship from a partner?
Well, first of all, you're supposed to be able to can talk to your partner about anything. You have a bad day at work. One woman or one man I try come on to you, you're supposed to kind of confide in your partner and tell your partner like anything. I feel like if you fall short like financially, your partner supposed to can back you up.
Yeah.
Very strong on that. Um, what else? Yeah.
So you feel about the romantic gestures then now? Apart from flowers, what are the other things then you would have said now? What are the other gestures then where you would have?
Just doing nice things. Example, like your girlfriend or your baby mother or your wife love party.
Yeah.
You can like yeah go home, you stop at juice before you buy her to party. It's really just the little things. When a woman really and truly loves a man, trust me, it's not about what the man can do or whatever. It's basically how you do it.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
As you know, they always say it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Because in terms of that, I feel like most I time we only choose to do that when we're back against the wall. We like make up, say, alright,
No,
you do
you
some
know,
shit, so here what, I'm gonna buy her some flowers.
I'm always like that.
Yeah.
Alright, let me tell you a story. There was this guy one time and I did like him. We're from the same place, same parish. I did like him and everything and my sister him did like me too because him always in my DMs. But him never ever yet like ask me for my number. I'm always like try to talk to me in my DMs, so I always ensure say me always like use my Instagram because I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
And me eventually did come out like after about 6 months of him not asking for my number and make him know say like he's my crush.
Yeah.
And when me tell him that yes him did sit in my DM and talk, but him never really yet invite me out a certain way. And then one day he said to me that it's not like he wouldn't, but like him basically I say you have some things you need to deal with first before him can carry me out.
Okay.
So in my head me I say, no, not in my head, I literally said it to him. Taking me on a date, Can mean so we literally go down to Juicy Beach go buy 2 patty and cocoa bread and we go over Brooks Park they say, and sit down in our car, or sit down pan the lawn, and just get to know each other, like just have 2 party,
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to bring me go to a 5-star hotel or feel like you need to spend $100,000 or $200,000.
So you don't feel like the look where you have though some man might say and say, oh, the girl look high maintenance, you know.
Yes, I've gotten that a lot of times
Yeah.
too.
So maybe that
But
in
I
the
look
case,
high maintenance, but I maintain myself.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay. So in a dating now, you rather be the one who plan a date or you rather the man plan a date and surprise
definitely
her?
the man plan the date.
Okay.
If me see say him a plan the date and it's not really my cup of tea, then we say, alright babe, here what. I'ma help you in a little department there or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like a man who leads, so
Okay. So like so wanna live together now, is it?
yeah.
How wanna that go about like the bills them and stuff like that?
Well, depending on how much we make each.
Yeah. So you think who makes more should pay more?
No.
Okay. Okay. Me personally still, like if me have it more than my girlfriend,
Yeah.
she not have to do nothing. Like
Right,
I
because
mean not
remember,
say
you
she have to
know,
sit down and not do nothing for herself, but once me in the position to do pay all of the bills them, me feel like me can do that.
remember, say initially, you know, a man is supposed to be a provider, you
Yeah.
know. So
And from experience, once a woman rate you and she have her money, there's nothing she won't give you. If she have $1 million,
exactly.
if she have $1 million and you want that,
Exactly.
she will give you that.
Okay.
But some man not really seem
I'm
to
glad you made that
understand them
clear.
recently, isn't it?
No, for real.
Yeah.
This dating pool, I don't know. The other day I was saying to my friend, it look like we're gonna just dead single because them man are just not ready yet.
So you feel
Them
like
have no
it's a
style. Them
cultural shift. You that say it's a cultural shift in our society a breakdown.
I think it's a cultural shift, and as me say, social media has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Like example, them a follow with the artists them sing about,
Yeah.
enough girl and this and that, and I don't know. It just
So why your stance on the cheating thing though? You give chances or how many chances you're willing to give?
you know, I've never been with a man yet and find out say me I get born. Different from the children's father where yeah, he's a uniform man. He a one whore and him look like one of the one them when I really used to nothing. So
Okay.
yeah, so you know,
Okay.
him try to spread him wing every little chance him get.
Yeah.
But different from that, I mean I feel like every man cheat.
Me not feel like every man cheat either. Me not feel like every woman cheat either. But some of the time I feel like the man them where most of the women them go for cheat. Because me not feel like most of the women them want the church man them. You know. You da date a church man?
Maybe it all have to do with like him personality and if him soft, me can't date a
You
soft
can't
man.
date a
No.
soft man. So what if the man just calm and not argumentative? You know feel like say if you hot headed and me hot headed,
And when I
there's
say
a
soft
chances.
man, I mean like a man where me can wear anything I want wear, me can go anywhere I want go. Me not have to tell you say, babe,
No.
me you know like me not want them relationship
No, we
there.
not play them
It's
game.
too
there.
nonchalant.
No,
It's,
we
I
not play them
don't
the game
like
there.
it.
I play them the game. So you think about the man them now we argue in a relationship, argue back.
Me can't deal with them type of man. Them man they drain, you know, like when Zane. Stop. Like a vampire with a bite your neck and just a suck your blood, just a suck your dry. I've dated already and I couldn't talk to the person about anything.
Why?
Depression, especially, me couldn't even mention the word there. And I've dated a man already who thought that once you're with him, depression cannot be a part of you. That never lasts more than 3 months.
Damn.
Small-minded, dumb. Especially as a mother.
Yeah.
How you look at a mother and say depression cannot be a part of you as long as you're my woman? Make it make sense.
That can't make no sense because you know woman deal with postnatal too, you know, and me feel like some of them even go longer than even expected. Me have a friend, Zane. When him just get one son him have, when him get him first child, him come to me and him say, yo, you know me and my baby mother have a break up bro, because she miserable and me and her just nah get along. And me have to say to him, say, bro, her hormones them. She deal with
Exactly.
prenatal and she deal with postnatal. All of them stuff here where you experience.
Postpartum depression, like men do not. And this is why a lot of persons, I see a lot of persons asking a lot of times on social media, why after a baby comes in the picture?
Most relationships.
Because women are dealing with postpartum depression and men really don't understand it. They don't take the time out to understand it. Remember, you know, your whole body change, you know?
Yes, I'm gonna feel like them even educate with from the earlier stage
They
about that
don't.
either.
Everything about you change. You don't think the same. Your whole world now revolves around that little human
Yeah.
being. Every decision where you make, you can't just take up yourself and say, all right, me I go on a party today.
Yeah.
Or me I go out with my friend them. Every decision that you now make has been abruptly interrupted with children.
Yeah. So
By children.
yeah.
Because you have to just like everything now just revolve around
Around
them.
them.
And it will take a toll on you mentally because I've been through it.
So you know feel like when sometimes some people them start having kids before them really even start enjoy their relationships. So feel like that kinda put even a strain upon the relationship where dating is concerned because now you
Yeah.
have to start think about the kid. The kid well being and all of them stuff there. So you have a money and say no me have to go deal with the kid and I can't go on a date and them or something there. But me feel like say personally you have to find for
Time.
even one night out of the week, have a night
And as I
say,
said, dating doesn't necessarily have to mean monetarily. Like it not mean
Yeah.
say you have to dig down in your pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
You can go across the road this and you see a nice bouquet of flowers or whatever just a grow wild up out of the ground and your woman love flowers and you just dry it up and bring it go give
Yeah, but
her.
you sound like actually the woman that will actually appreciate the simpler things.
I do.
Because you can't tell certain women say and them go up on date and say yo we are gonna go to KFC or we are go to Burger King or them no want to hear that. You see me them think about 5-star restaurant, hotel and them something there, you see me? So I feel like people just a date for the wrong reasons. And I feel like that make most of the relationship them now work. Too much monetary agenda in the relationship. Because every man supposed to know how to deal with a woman. And if you start date a woman, you're supposed to know the things that will come with dating a woman.
Right.
Because a woman have to take care of herself, a woman have to eat, and all of them stuff there. So you have to know all of them something there before you even try to entertain that. So maybe now a man see you with your thing, the man say, oh, look Drea man, Drea not really cost me much because she have her own thing going on.
Your relationship not gonna last though. 3 months tops, trust me.
So you say if you notice certain trait within 3
No,
months.
once I'm with a man and continue to feel like a man, because as I said, I feel like a man.
Okay.
Once I'm dating a man and I continue to feel like a man after 3 months,
Yeah.
let me put it at 3 months, then we're not going anywhere.
Okay. So you have to make sure.
And I'm somebody who expresses myself, so I'm going to tell you how I feel, and if
Yeah.
I see that you're not making any changes or whatever, then
Okay.
because I'm not going to continue like you.
So you don't feel like it's 3 months that too short? Like for really say. Cause I remember saying I
No.
know we are get to know each other at the same time too,
So because we just get to know each other, you can't go there, so go pick piece of bush and bring it come to me as flowers.
Yeah.
You can't spend $5,000 and buy like one bouquet of flowers. Just make me feel special.
Yeah. I feel like them feel like
It's just the little things.
Still, you see me?
Yes, I know. I've gotten that.
As me say, when you look a certain way, men tend to get intimidated.
But that
and
is
them
why
know
also.
Say, yo, them can't cause. And every man have good conversation or game, Some man can have a good conversation, so them have to use money to get them way. I may feel like that are the worst way of getting a woman because you can always have somebody who have more money than you.
Right.
Yeah. So you would date another entrepreneur where say you're like time. You busy and him busy?
Maybe. Yeah.
So alright.
I'm not busy to the point where I can't date though, because as I say, I always have an assistant.
Yeah.
And somebody at the house, so.
So you feel like so no, alright. Yeah, you want independent woman, you meet somebody. You feel like it's better for you to keep your independence private and then you see where the relationship go?
No.
Okay.
I want to let it be known from the beginning that I am an independent woman.
Okay.
And if a man don't know how to deal with an independent woman, then we just not go can date.
Okay. So you love dinner dates, beach dates?
Yeah.
What your favorite date? Type of date?
None specifically, just as long as I'm around the person. So it can be in a car, It can be like anywhere as long as I'm with the person.
Sound very simple, may I tell you?
I am.
But like as me said, people probably don't know that because them see you and them say, oh, you know, so that girl here no look approachable though.
And probably that's why I get the crappier end of the stick because
So you feel like you attract a certain type of man based on your experiences in relationship. Or some woman just attract toxic men and then seem for ten for that's always there with toxic man.
you know, me not gonna say that because I think I've had some good men in the past until I started having children. That's where I started meeting toxic.
Okay.
Probably I was a toxic one
Okay, okay.
in the relationships coming up.
Okay. So you don't feel like you have them saying in your life you get three good ones, eh? You don't know how true it be. You feel like you make nobody slip away who shouldn't. You shouldn't make slip away.
Yeah,
Okay. So you still you don't have no communication with that person that
no,
okay.
I had until I started having children.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like kids change the dating world and
Definitely, but in my case, it's like the person. Um, I had probably said to him that if it's not with him, I wouldn't want children, and then if you go see me
sick have kids.
expecting and
Oh my god.
it's not, so we
So,
did just stop talk.
so during that the time period if him go through it, to watch you transition through all of that you know say yeah, me and the girl here did have plans to have
I
kids together, you know.
guess,
And now she have kids and with me.
as in we were together for about what 8 years,
Then
and then we broke up. He went away. I was here, but it's kind of like my first love, so
yeah. I think me feel like me have an idea who that person will be, you know.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes,
all
yes, for real.
Lucian bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I me used to want that too, you know, because me feel like that's the girl partner too, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know. Like,
So you know feel like them past thing they can rekindle. 'Cause you know they say old fire stick they easy to
yeah,
catch.
sometimes I feel like I'm a soulmate.
So you know feel like whole heap of people that with who them not really love. You know feel like them to change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause whole heap of a very complex things to them
Yeah,
because
but people
sometimes
are
you
in relationships for different
reason,
reasons.
yeah, so them just second. Me feel like it easier for a woman to second still in a relationship than a man because some woman want certain things is being taken care of. The other stuff, no matter. Like my mom's personally, if once she get fair money, she not really business about nothing else. So, but me not feel like that a true love still, you see me? Because once you feel certain type of way
You know,
about
a lot
somebody,
of women me hear with that nowadays.
so once certain things appear, they don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah. And it's I guess it's because as them always say men are gonna be men. And it's better to cry in a Lamborghini than to cry for your two foot then.
Yeah, but when you know I see somebody post that already, I see a female post that say she rather cry in her Benz than a Volvo. You feel like say no, like with that no, with all of them something the way you go through with him, you know feel like that kind of make it more harder for the next man to come along. Like you
Yeah,
probably have
because
the wall they
me
build up.
honestly not feel like me can more relationship again. Told that boy they mess me up. No man can do me nothing to hurt me. Nothing way a man do me.
You know,
You put your hand on me with a belly. You like that boy that do me some things. And as me say, I've always, cause you know, me never did remember see you know all Terrence. You see
yeah
Terrence I
man.
best man when me ever talk to.
Yeah.
Me don't know nothing about man a treat me bad till me meet this a boy yeah. And him fuck with you so wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked.
But like you feel like you fear though, like for a man if you come in and if you try to tear down walls when I have nothing to do with him. And me
Enough.
personally feel like that
It's not
unfair.
fair. It's very
And sometimes I
unfair.
feel like you pass up on some good persons because of that. Me personally, if a woman hurt me 1 million times, I still have to give her next woman a chance, you know. Because I feel like everybody different and everybody experience
Yeah, you
different.
want to, but I will do to your mentally. Remember, say you have trauma,
Yeah, but at some point we have to learn how to let go of our trauma, because our trauma hold it back in the life enough our time to, because we just hold on to it. We hold on. You will do 1 million good for your person, and the one bad thing with them do, you use that to write them off, and people
So now
can
that with
change.
me, that with me, now like me not give man chance for nothing. See the other day me that talk to this guy. Right down as Papa center me meet him. Me and him a text for about 1 month or other and me and him go out and him come link me. Me and him fought the night and him left. Saying soon come making his friend call him. Say I go carry his friend go buy food pan the road. Me say alright cool, he say soon come back. And him never come back. And I left him because of it. Up to last night him a call me down like me I say
Him
brother
never
me don't
come
want
back
to hear
and
nothing.
him never call.
And no, I heard from him 4 fucking days after. Me I said, brother, you come like you're an idiot. You're a fool. Remember, saying like me you go to and nothing, me you fucking
Yeah,
and you're cutting
yeah.
You know, if me wasn't a woman, my self-esteem up this and my confidence level up this,
Up
oh,
there,
you'd have
so.
put me
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck down.
yeah.
What you would have done to yourself?
So important for a man.
Yeah,
Call
but me
after
get for
sex.
understand, enough of them either, so them don't know how to communicate, them know. I remember, as me say with me, I'm so used to getting up every day and just doing every single thing.
Alright, you don't feel like like when the man them not really work hard for the nookie, them not really appreciate it. I mean, when a man
Um,
really have to put in the work, back in the days, we have to put in the work to get front for a woman, as opposed to now, You see me? You can't get a woman probably the same night, same week, or you see me? So I feel like it better when a man have to put in the work. Cause even though we put in the work, a man will act the same way. And we put in the work, and once him get to him, want get, because
cause
if a that are
me hear
the
enough of
intention,
that.
if a that are the intention, no matter
Me
how long
hear
him take,
enough of that.
that gonna be the same thing.
Right.
But what you use to
So you
know
just
when a
not gonna
man
know till
really
you
like you
know.
do? What you use to know what are the signs and what you use to know if you say,
That's the thing. If a
you,
man don't want to buy me nothing,
yeah,
if a man don't like ask me certain questions, I mean, no, you don't like me.
yeah.
You don't like me.
Like ask the questions in pertaining to yourself on a day-to-day basis, your well-being and all of them stuff
Exactly.
there.
You know, ask about my kids, like you know, ask if I read chum, you know, ask
Yeah,
if I eat. Me know you don't really like me.
yeah.
But yes, because me know, honestly, me kinda stay one certain way now where me kinda coming like the man them. Like I'll hit and run. You know, men will.
Yeah, yeah.
Me, yeah.
Okay.
So it's whatever. Cause
That
me really did want to say to that boy, they said like, bro, if you wanted some sex, you could have just said it.
see,
Because in truth and in fact, I had just wanted some sex too.
yeah.
I really just want to feel that little something for the weekend. But it's when Monday morning come, you could have gone where you
Where you
wanted to go.
want.
It would not have mattered.
So you say the honesty better when you think straightforward.
Yes.
But me not feel like that is something where you can straightforward about. So you that's a right now, you that's a dating, like finding a partner right now that add value to your life.
Um, in a way,
What's your take on marriage?
what's my take on marriage?
Yeah.
Marriage is just a piece of paper.
Okay. So you no date for get married, you just date.
I used to date to get married, but right now, I don't know.
So my time I feel like the best relationship that way you're going
Have you
there, you
ever
never
seen how a lot of these men have their wives looking?
I think married men in Jamaica nowadays are worse than the single men and men in
Okay,
regular relationships.
just check in.
Yeah, but
Just check in.
me still not feel like that I will go for everybody still. But me feel like the majority are married men. Because whether you're married or not, you still have to look somewhere to somebody else. And the other person, the side chick, because someone really understand certain things, The side chick not necessarily better than the woman we have, The side chick have an advantage because she don't have to deal with the things them where your woman have to deal with. Because she have to deal with you on a day-to-day basis. She know all of your dirty ways and all of them things. As opposed to the side chick, you go there and seek comfort, you get the comfort, you get what you want and you feel good. So you feel like say yo, other girl you are rape. But some man don't know if you differentiate them things, you see me? But me feel like people for still date for love still. Me love love. Me don't know
People
about
still
other
do date
people.
for love. Me feel like we still do date for love. It's just that the majority. He's being peer pressured then.
Yeah, because like easier for a man take up a woman when I have nothing than a woman to take up a man when I have nothing.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 a man will always take up a woman. And even you have women where man will help them climb up the ladder and them feel like say yo, yeah, him man as educated, him in my bracket and them something so we need to find.
Alright, in cases like that, like when a man take up a woman and not really worthy and I feel like the signs are always there, but because man just love woman too much
Yeah.
sometime,
Yeah.
them play a blind eye.
Yep, can me feel like we lie to ourselves sometimes. Because we know when time we are get play and we
Yeah.
know when time we are
No
get
woman
lick.
who genuinely loves a man is going to pressure a man for anything.
And when a woman genuinely love you, it don't cost you $1.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to ask and we'd rather dig out the next man in eye than to dig out the man in eye where we love.
Yeah, because I
That's
feel
how it
like me
goes.
personally feel like women put more pressure upon the poor man than the rich man. Because me feel like a woman will fuck a man because him rich and still not get nothing from him. But the man when I have nothing, he have to climb the wall, he have to do all of these things to even get a conversation. You see me? So I don't really feel like you really fear upon the man them still. Because society put way. And I feel like the scamming thing to really change the dating field too because the woman they want the man that will come give them the bag of money one time. And the money
Yeah.
they not really last because it come fast and they go fast. If you not have the
Mm-hmm.
mentality behind it, if you sustain that, you know?
And it come with a whole lot of other things we just
Yeah. Yeah.
comes with a whole lot of that.
Yeah. But no want you tell the people and still you know what is Drea's ideal man.
My ideal man.
Yeah. So all who want to shoot them shot, take notes.
The ideal man they would have to be somebody who loves their mother and respects their mother.
Yeah.
Once you have that quality, then I know that you will eventually love and respect me.
Yeah.
Has to be a hardworking man. Has to be a man who wants me to feel like a girl / woman.
Yeah.
Like
you said
he
that.
has to have children because I'm not having any more children.
Like you said that make you feel like a girl. What are the things that a man can do to make you feel like a girly girl then?
Take me out.
Yeah.
And as I said, taking me out don't necessarily mean
Unexpensive. Then.
exactly.
Okay.
Just see me.
Yeah.
It's the little things that counts.
Okay.
You know me like flowers, like you know little stuff like that. You see a cute pink flowers outside there, so
Yeah.
you can pick it on, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It don't necessarily have to be expensive.
Okay. That's not bad still. That sounds reasonable to me still.
And he has to be tall, dark, and handsome. No, not necessarily handsome.
Suppose
Him can.
Suppose him nice, but him not come with all of them the feature, the height and all.
All of them. First, me can't date somebody with shorter than me. If him light skin, me not go interested.
Why
Me
most
not like
brown in the
me not like light
skin,
skin, man. I don't. I don't like light skin, man.
You hear that? Light skin man, they not look good for
The
no
blacker
brown
the,
in
the,
them,
the
no.
blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Most brown women love black man.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Them just come off more militant and light skinned men are always so
Too bossy. Like
them
dainty,
too
yeah.
dainty. Them just full of themselves,
Yeah.
like too much.
Yeah.
If you say A, them say B.
Yeah.
C, them say D. One dark skinned man now, when you start arguing with him just know what you want.
Okay. No, see, I time for later pipe.
Right, as opposed to one light skinned man, I swear.
Alright. So you hear that people? Can't say me not helping out, you know, me just make it easier for you, you know. So all I have to do, shooting a shot. Whether I get you or not, that's not up to me. Okay? So I want to link you up in the comments them and give me an honest opinion on what you think about dating as an independent person, okay? I'm out.